Hi and welcome to Pelvic Exercises. I'm Michelle Kenway. Today I'd like to teach you about some exercises to do after hysterectomy. Now these are very gentle deep abdominal control muscle exercises. They're designed to improve the support and control in your lower abdominal area following your surgery. It's important that you have your gynecologist's approval to do exercises or do some very gentle exercises following your surgery before you start these exercises. And they should be always pain-free. You should not feel any discomfort in your abdomen or your vaginal area when you're doing these exercises or afterwards. So let's get started. Where are these muscles? Well, your deep abdominal muscles are like a corset that wrap around your trunk. They're under the other muscles and they actually run from your abdomen around the sides of your trunk in and attach in towards your spine. They support this area, they help to support your spine, and they should also work with your pelvic floor muscles when they're working as they should. Now let's find those muscles with your first exercise today. You can do this lying either on your back or lying on your side. I'm going to do it lying on your side so that you can see what I'm doing to help you at home. All right, so first thing to do is to lie down comfortably, whether it be on your side or on your back. Lying on my side, I'm going to check that I have the inward curve in my back and I'm nice and comfortably supported. I'm going to take my second and third fingers and I'm going to use them inside my pelvic bone here to actually feel these muscles. So this is where you can find those muscles, just in through that area there. So with my nicely supported spine, I'm going to very gently try to draw in that lower abdominal area, the area underneath my underwear. This area up here of your abdominal muscles, we're not trying to contract this, we're actually just trying to work this lower area here. So very gently what I want you to do is to try and activate the muscles there. You can imagine drawing your navel in towards your spine. You can imagine drawing in the area of muscle below your knickers, just to get a very gentle tension in that area. Can you try that? Can you feel the muscles contracting? If you can't, relax the abdominal wall, so relax it completely. And again, try to draw that lower abdominal wall in just a fraction. I feel some tightening in a very gentle tension underneath my fingers, and that's a way of knowing whether you've got that exercise going well or not. Now, can you keep holding those muscles on and keep breathing? That can be a bit of a challenge, can't it? Let's see if we can keep holding the muscles on and keep breathing. Keep holding them active and keep breathing. Keep the muscles active, just gently, keep breathing, and slowly relax down and let your abdominal wall go. How did you go with that? That can really take some practice to get those muscles working as they should. And I think the key thing is to remember that it's a very gentle contraction, not a strong abdominal indraw, which is what a lot of women tend to want to do. All right, let's move into a little bit more of a challenge, a bit of a more challenging exercise. I want you to slowly roll onto your back. If you're on your side, legs are bent. You've got a nice inward curve in your back, and once again use your hands over those pelvic bones, feeling inside that area that I showed you before to have a good awareness of what those abdominal muscles are doing and whether they're active or not. Now the second exercise I'm going to show you looks like this. So it looks like a heel slide down and back, but it's a little bit more challenging than that. What I want you to do with that exercise, in performing that exercise, is to try to activate those abdominal muscles that I was telling you about before. So very, very gently drawing in that lower abdominal wall, feeling a tension in that area. Now sliding one heel at a time. So one leg slides down the bed. See if you can maintain the same inward curve in your back. Don't let your back curve change. And you'll reach a point where you feel your back wants to arch. Stop there and slide that heel slow and steady back towards your bottom and relax your abdominal muscles. Could you maintain your abdominal muscle contraction throughout that? It's quite a challenging exercise to control that movement. Let's try the other side. So right leg this time. I'm going to very gently, once again, activate those muscles underneath my fingers. So there, I've got them on gently now. I'm going to try and hold those muscles on while I'm sliding that heel down towards the end of the bed. Still got them on. Keep breathing. Keep sliding, keep breathing. Bring your leg back up and relax your abdominal muscles. How did you go? That's a little bit harder than it looks to do that correctly, isn't it? And once again, you can start doing that exercise perhaps once or twice on one leg and a couple of times on the other leg. See how that feels. Make sure you have no abdominal discomfort. Make sure you have no vaginal discomfort. And then tomorrow you might increase by a repetition. So you might be able to do 3 exercises tomorrow if there's no discomfort with the exercise. Gradually building up as your recovery takes place. Now the next exercise I'd like to show you is once again to improve or to increase the challenge to those abdominal muscles just a fraction. This is called a bent knee fallout and it looks like this. The exercise involves one leg rolling out to the side and back up. Now, to get the abdominal muscles working the way we want to get them working, what I want you to do is set your posture so that you have your inward curve in your back. You're imagining you've got a glass of water fixed on the other knee. So that knee is not going to move. This right limb does not move at all. That knee stays facing towards the ceiling. Now, let's activate our lower abdominal muscles. So very, very gently draw in your lower abdominal muscles, the way I've shown you. Slowly lower that left leg down to the side until you feel that your trunk wants to roll. At that point that it wants to roll, stop and bring the leg back up to resting starting position and relax. That takes a lot of effort to do that well. Let's repeat that again on the same side. So keep your trunk very stable. You're looking for no movement through your torso. Let's lower the left leg slowly down to the side. Slowly down while you keep your abdominal muscles on. Keep your abdominal muscles contracted and bring the leg back up and relax. How are you going with that? Let's now do the same thing on the other side. So to repeat it on the right side, here's my glass of water balanced on my left knee. Set my posture, very gently activate my lower abdominal muscles, so I'm just drawing them in a fraction, and I'm lowering my right knee slow and steady down to the side, out towards the side of the bed. There's the point where I want to stop and bringing it back up, bringing the leg back up, slow and steady, and relax there. Once again, you're not feeling any pulling, especially if you've had an abdominal wound or vaginal wound, you shouldn't be feeling any pulling through that area. So don't extend the leg down too far, just keep it in a nice controlled range. All right, so let's review what we've done today. We've talked about finding our abdominal muscles, our deep abdominal muscles. I've taught you how to gently activate them either lying on your side, or you could also do that lying on your back. And then we increase the challenge to those lower abdominal muscles by doing a heel slide exercise, and we did a bent knee fallout exercise each side. As you improve, you might like to increase the number of repetitions that you're doing on each leg until that you're doing about 10 exercises on each leg. So that's it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed exercising with me. Here's to your healthy pelvic floor, and I look forward to exercising with you soon. Bye for now.